Good morning. It is Thursday. It's the 10th of April. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. Temperatures this morning, little on the cool side. Wind is going to be a big story today, but we warm up to the teens.
It's going to be beautiful. Just a beautiful day. Finally, spring is here, and it is just going to be pristine. And in the long range, Emily, we have all the bad news.
Why do you always do that to me?
I just like to.
Every morning.
I just like to bug you a little bit.
She's going to tell you all the things you don't want to hear.
She's going to say all the bad stuff. I'm going to. Well, I've got some bad stuff to tell you.
I was going to say, there's metal all over the highway.
That's right.
That's bad news.
You overheard that.
I did. I listen. I pay attention.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's take a look at our current temperatures. We are a little on the cool side to the east. 3 in Kitchener and 4 in Hamilton.
There's no stopping us now. Look at this. Oh, 15. Oh, I feel like, I don't know if you heard that commercial where the bear goes, oh.
What's it for?
Anyway, it's looking pretty good. 14's, oh, beautiful. 13 in Orangeville and Barrie's looking at 15.
Sorry, what's it for?
It's looking good.
Basil.
Yeah.
For butter?
Yeah.
Or margarine?
No, but they're talking about making stuff.
Oh.
And he's looking, oh, that sounds good. Butter. Okay, anyway.
Okay, it's making sandwiches. Rain is in place for today. It's cold front related. The cold front doesn't have a lot of moisture associated with it. It's actually kind of a fairly dry cold front, so we're going to see less than 5 millimeters of rain. But the wind ahead of this cold front could gust up to about 80, 90 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, it's going to be a blustery afternoon for sure.
So all of those weeds and leaves that you've raked up.
They're going to blow away?
Yeah.
I hope so.
They are. All right onto your neighbor's lawn.
That's right.
That's why you still have snow.
That's right.
Well, yesterday was a gorgeous day. Beautiful sunshine. If you have a chance to get out today, make sure you do. Get out and enjoy, because temperatures next week, they are cooling down. It is going to feel more like January than April. There, I said it. Long range is coming up. First, here's Tom. Well, temperatures are going to be mild as we sit in this warm sector. We're going to get up into the teens, but here comes our rain, cold front related. We are going to be seeing some showers late this afternoon and through this evening. Temperatures will cool down slightly behind the cold front, but Friday, Saturday so far looking good. It's next week where we run into some problems. Hi there. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. It's Thursday. It is the 10th of April. How do you feel about snow in April?
I hate snow in April.
Okay,
I hate snow in March. I hate snow in December.
You're
January,
clearly
February.
the wrong person to ask.
I don't like snow. Anyway, yes, snow in April is bad. How do you think about it?
I was expecting an answer of, it's not great, but because it is April, it's the time of year, we could see a little bit of mixing next week. It happens.
You should have told me to lie.
I guess I should have.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at our temperatures before I get to all of that good news. Get in one in Oshawa.
Why don't I give you all the good news before she gives you all the bad news? Emily's just loving it. 15 degrees here in Toronto and Hamilton this afternoon. Head out onto the patios, turn on the barbecue, get out the lawn chairs.
You're going to get blown away.
And then
it's up to 40 kilometers an hour and gusts anywhere from 80 to 90. So, yeah, if you're out on the patio or if you're sitting in your lawn chair, you're going to get blown away.
So you're going to tell them about the snow later?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'm all about the love this morning.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy in April.
I'm going to start getting hate mail in a minute.
No.
I might.
No.
Somebody actually asked me on my Facebook, do you feel like you're unloved when you talk about snow? Yes, I do. Temperatures got up to 12 in some areas. It was beautiful. Now, we do have winter returning to our area, but it's going to be brief. I'll talk about that in a moment, but first, here's Tom. Well, the next few days look great. See, that's my good news. Tomorrow and into Saturday, fantastic conditions. Sunday, more wet weather arrives, and behind that cold front, we are going to see Arctic air moving in from across the prairie provinces. We can blame them, not us. Monday, we're only going to see a daytime high of 5. It is going to get so cold Monday overnight to Tuesday that we can actually see some snow. And in Hamilton, that cold air is going to hit us a little bit sooner. So by late Monday afternoon, we could actually be transitioning into a bit of a mix before it tapers off, but it stays cool right until the end of next week. While this may look like the beginning of a disaster, this fire was actually set on purpose. Coming up, why you have to burn trees to save them. Well, we are going to see sunshine tomorrow and into Saturday, so the beginning of the weekend looks awesome. By Sunday, however, new system rolls in. This one is going to be bringing us a fairly decent amount of rain. The cold front is also going to dramatically change our temperatures. We're only going to see a daytime high of 5 on Monday, and it could actually be cold enough Monday overnight and into Tuesday that we start to see as that transition into a little bit of mixing. Yes, snow in the forecast. Winter is not done with us just yet. But sunshine returns for the middle of next week. Hi there, good morning. It's Thursday. It is the 10th of April. We've got good news, we've got bad news, and I'm going to let Tom tell you the good news.
I've got
he likes
good
to
news,
steal my thunder all the time.
Bad news, good news. Yeah.
You're so mean, Tom.
I know.
No, that's what you're supposed to say. No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, I am mean. Mean.
Well, let's start off with our mild temperatures. They're not bad this morning. We're warmer today than we were at this time yesterday. We're sitting at 4 degrees through Toronto. So,
there goes the bad news.
well, that's only part of the bad news.
Yeah.
The really bad news comes next week when winter returns to southern Ontario.
Sure, why not? What the heck? Yeah, you might be just sitting on a patio today, all of a sudden you'll hear music. Doo-doo, as the sun comes out. Something like that. Doo-doo. It'd be nice.
Tom's going to be following people around behind them going, doo-doo. Told you you'd hear music.
I told you.
Not creepy at all. Not at all. All right, well, yesterday was a great day through southern Ontario. For today, very windy conditions. That's going to be the big story, 80 to 90 kilometer an hour gusts. And yes, winter could make an appearance through southern Ontario next week. I'll have all of those details coming up in just a moment. But first, Tom, how's that metal debris? Some people like snow in April, Tom. All right, well, first today, here's our cold front. It's going to move through later on this afternoon through this evening, giving us some light rain. Behind it, temperatures cool down slightly, but not by much. Sunshine returns tomorrow and Saturday look amazing, 10 degrees. By Sunday, next system moves in 16 degrees, so a beautiful forecast. And then Monday, we cool down to 13 through Toronto, and then Tuesday is our real cool down. That's where we're going to see the potential for some mixing, maybe even some light snow. Spring in Canada. Perhaps you're worried about flooding, or perhaps the snow will never stop. Coming up, what April looks like around the country.
Well, the weather that is on the way.
I'm going to do my best at explaining this long-range forecast. Now, what's happening for Friday? We're looking at 12 degrees. Beautiful. Saturday looks great. Sunday, we warm up as a system approaches. We hit 16 degrees. By Monday, I know if you were looking at this earlier, it looked a little bit cooler, but now we're looking at 13 degrees. It's an early day high. Temperatures are going to drop throughout the day, and by Tuesday is when we are going to be seeing the dramatic change. We could see a little bit of snow. Rain-snow mix for many areas, but because of those colder temperatures, the wraparound, the moisture behind the cold front could bring us a little bit more moisture in the form of snow.
This weather's
Now, I don't think too many people are going to be complaining about the forecast today. We're going to see daytime highs ranging from 14 to 16 degrees. We will see some sunshine to start the day, but then cloud cover moves in as a cold front approaches, and we're going to be seeing some rain. Now, a forecast that I do think people will be complaining about is what's going to happen next week. Monday into Tuesday, we could see a little bit of snow, and I posted that question out on Facebook. I said, how does it make you feel, snow in April? And Blair just sent me this picture. Just a crying baby. I understand. And Merlin said, no, say it ain't snow. Yeah, unfortunately, we could see some. We'll talk about more about that in your long-range forecast. But first, it's time now for Around the World in 80 Seconds. Thanks, Kim. All right, I'm going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds. He has an update on your morning commute. Thanks so much, Kevin. What a beautiful sunrise. Isn't that
it really
stunning?
is. It's starting to look like summer sunrise.
Yay!
Yay.
It's
Warming
not
up.
summer yet, though.
No, not quite.
We've got snow on the way next week.
Boy, oh boy. The balloon was just getting nice and big, all of a sudden. The pin came out.
I have to be honest. I have to inform people of weather situations.
Well, sure. Yeah. No, I know.
It's my job.
I know. Just don't do it while I'm here.
Because it's not your job?
Makes me look bad.
Okay, well, yesterday was an awesome forecast. No, Tom, you do that. I'm just...
Yes, I know. I know where you're going.
I'm sorry. You set yourself up for that perfectly.
I did.
Yesterday was beautiful. Temperatures getting up into the mid-teens, but it is going to be very, very windy. We've got wind gusts anywhere from 80 to 90 kilometers an hour ahead of that cold front. Talk about the potential for some rain as well as some snow next week in just a moment. But first, Tom, what's going on the roads? Well, here's the cold front. It is going to be moving through later on this afternoon and in through this evening. The wind is really going to start to pick up ahead of this. And then we're going to see some rain. Not much. Doesn't have a lot of moisture associated with it. Temperatures will cool down slightly behind the cold front. Friday and Saturday look great. We're looking at about 5 millimeters of rain for the city of Toronto, areas to the east, a little bit heavier. 12 degrees tomorrow, 10 for Saturday. A beautiful start to the weekend, but Sunday, it's going to be a bit of a washout. We've got all day rain moving through. 16 degrees, and then Monday dropping to 13, and it's Tuesday where we have the potential to see a little bit of mixing with colder temperatures. Spring in Canada. Perhaps you're worried about flooding.
Yeah.
It is going to be very windy. The winds are going to start to pick up throughout the day, and just before this cold front hits this afternoon, that's where we have the potential to see wind gusts anywhere between 80 and 90 kilometers an hour. Temperatures are going to cool slightly behind this cold front, but not by much. I'll show you that in just a moment. We're looking at minimal amounts of rain, about 5 millimeters through the city of Toronto. That cold front does not have a lot of moisture associated with it. We clear up nicely for tomorrow, 12 degrees and sun, 10 and sunny for Saturday. Sunday, wet weather moves in, continues on Monday, and then because of cold temperatures behind the cold front, we could cool down for Tuesday.